bomb site in a 5-on-5. This doesn't happen every day. Let's see what Team Spirit can do. The one thing that's scaring me is that one flash that's just gone over is all the utility they have. So they've got to win this on gunfights. They've got to win it on merit. They get up, they get close, and the Glocks are just churning through them, man. Low HP on Dexter and Mir. It's very, very awkward with everyone just fighting in this site. This is so chaotic. Someone has to win eventually, and Young comes in with a big multi-kill, leaving it all on Buster. But both players are so damn low. How can't he find them? They get the defuse. Young has 1 HP. And the other guy had 4. This Orb's not going to have much of a say. They're already up towards the B-bomb site. Mir and Young gonna have to do a lot of work as Kicker deals with Chopper down in middle. The molly is roasting Sanji. It's kind of grinded to a bit of an awkward halt here. Yakindar's caught pushing through the door, and Mir aggresses out the window. This tunnel's wrap very, very mistimed with the guys coming in through middle. And it's all left onto James. He's mopped up nice and cleanly by Team Spirit. That's a bit of an ugly second round. They realize Team Spirit know this is an A play. They've cleared out the tunnels. They've dealt with the lurk. And so everyone's here for Team Spirit. Magic's waiting up in the bomb site. Dexter pulls the attention away over towards Short. So we need something big out of Magic's. Chopper is here to help him out. Can these two hold on to the A-bomb site? Magic's dies as the smoke fades, and Chopper faces much the same fate. Sanji's tapping them out of this round, and he's on for the ace. But he's not exactly in the comfiest position to get away with this AWP. You got to cross into enemy eyesight, and there it is. Kicker just peeks him down in CT.
Oh, it does feel good to see Sanji on rifles, right? Primary.
Back to try and fill the hole in tunnels. Once again, this mid-to-be is grinded to a very awkward halt for Virtus Pro. Magix has pushed the long door. James had to turn, but Magix will hunt down the trade. And even spots the other players up here outside of B. Oh, no. This feels so weird. Dexter and Young are kind of scratching their head as to what's going on.
Yeah, I really thought Sanji was going to go through the smoke there and try and help out his team. He's so late to B, and they're just going to flash peek him, and Mir with a triple closes the round.
That is again, now like both B plays that have...
But neither of these teams are thinking about the follow-up match. It's all about the here and the now. The double cat setup is a perfect bait, but Magic dies immediately. Luckily, Chopper trades and keeps things in the advantage. Util to keep him alive and back out. VP is still committing here, walking up the catwalk. Chopper needs to make up his mind. He keeps towing the line between aggro and passive, and now with a flash, he's going to fully force it up. James is ready, though, and the flash does not affect him. 3-on-3 now. VP given away back in, and they wanted to run, but the molly will slow them for a second at least.
Yeah, it's a pretty big Molotov. Oh, well, maybe not now. Now they've killed Young on the rotation. Everyone from Team Spirit was running over towards the A-bomb site, but James, the trickster godman down here in middle. Yeah. Ooh, in with another. It's Mir caught crossing. The B-bomb site locked down, and they know that Dexter's AWP was over towards this A-bomb site, so they've dodged him well. Big round out of James.
On. Very, very cool.
Something that does make me nervous, and I'll hold my thought, because right now Yakindar, he's making me happy out here through the long area. Him and Buster, 3 here.
VP.
Yeah, man, VP, they're smart. They're holding. They're expecting that this could happen.
What?
Mir is still ready for Yakindar. They know they've got Buster trapped. This is a good opportunity for a 1v1. Young's trying to capitalize on it, and he knows it, right? He's got the bomb. He doesn't want to risk losing that to Young. Instead, he's just taking that bomb over towards B. I don't know how Buster wins that fight out.
Well, VP, you know, they're known to be slow, and a slow start maybe.
So what I was going to say is, like, one of the things that's a little concerning is that, you know, these are the scorelines we're used to seeing where they do have to grind their way back into a game. Not phased yet, just something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, nice save from Dexter. Quick shot on the way out, but it's going to be on the side. James has not wallbanged him. They have no idea. Molly starts to land. That could be claustrophobic for Chopper, but he waits patiently, and they come his way. Oh no, the SMG's tearing through these T's, and now it's getting uncomfortable for VP.
Yeah, once again, they're stuck up on the ramp. Oh, the molly doesn't go off because of the smoke. There's the peek from Degster short side, and the bomb still hasn't crossed into the site yet. It's still sat waiting for a peek. This nade on Degster could just end the life of the bomb, but he's going to do it with the AWP anyway. And so it's Jame, 1v3 over at the car.
He knows.
He knows what's going on. Like, this is the crossfire you would hold. He's seen your elbow, but he's missed the shot, and Degster's going to mop him up. But it's nothing more than a fake to keep the attention of Team Spirit homed in over at A. Now Mir sounds the alarm bells, calls that it's looking like a mid to B, and Sumdayoung does get melted. Finally, one of these B plays works out for Virtus.pro.
Yeah, it all comes down to that shot from Mir, right? If he hits it, maybe that's a round. Without it, he re-peeks back into the AWP. That's exactly what VP wants. And this one should be the easiest round yet, but Mir wants to make it anything but. Quick kill, bit of aggression, bit of, hunting maybe, and getting caught by the top mid hold, as well as that lower player grabbing a frag. Chopper did make it past Buster.
Oh my God.
He can still die.
Yeah, this is still so weird. James looking down mid, James. This is one round where your slowness. Oh, he's just hit a time and again. They're coming back. They're coming back. Oh. The Deagle's dead after one. James turns. They get Chopper out of T-spawn. They're anxious about T-spawn. They don't know anything about it. They've gotten by, and so they'll take this control. Now trying to move in together. Jame lands that first shot, but the trade is found by Sumdayoung. Both players with this crossfire in the sight. Buster now doesn't need to peek. He can wait for KicKurt's contact. Sumdayoung will get... Oh my God, the flash blinds KicKurt, but he still gets the kill. It's fine. There we go. 9-6 at the end of that first half.
Yeah, great angle for Buster. Can just get some taps off here. The smoke will give you warning as well when you see it flying over the roof, but it's coming in late, and he's going to get dropped immediately. KicKurt now up for the job, and a quick drop of the bomb. KicKurt's got two. They're jumping through the corner, and they'll finally trade him out. Jame now, third man here. VP just throwing bodies at the problem. Chopper's so low. A couple of players, a shot from death, but the plant will be allowed.
Oh, I like this from Mir. I love this position. It's really grimy. It's really gross. But here he is. Oh, the shot in the back of the head. Doesn't turn around. And Chopper faces him from the front. James still waiting down in middle.
How's he gone back here? He was just shots from VP. Scout on the cross as well, smoked off initially. No headshot smoke. Oh, it's finally come in, so now James going to be hard-pressed to find much. Sanji steals the kill away. James trying to stop the cross, but they're already up on the bomb site. KicKurt with a Deagle, and this stack is working wonders for VP right now. More Deag madness finally put down by the Scout, but we have 20 seconds for Spirit to get going. The late long lurk is something, but can the Scout trade? No, Sumdayoung making this round a reality in a 2v4, now down to the one man of Buster. It's all falling apart. The plant needs to happen, and forget it. Sumdayoung's got all the kills. What a round from Team Spirit. Out of nowhere, you were ready to count them out.
Okay, Sumdayoung, right? There's like being confident, then there's deeking down mid in a full fire round. That's just ridiculous. Chopper's managed to get across to the blue bin. But it's his teammates getting dumpstered as they get out through the long doors. This double setup. Oh, it's a little ugly. Yakinda dead without anything. Yakinda are having a very rough time in this game right now. 2-19. Yeah, man, he's just responsible for so much of this map right now. The flash is good, at least, and Buster is back into being time. He's not able to stop them from moving in. The AK brings him down low, and the Molotov burns him out. The bomb plant's going to come through. And with James still alive, he calls in the save in this round.
This first map. Fast out long again. Spirit can't be deterred by the way that round went. The quick smoke on the molly at the blue bins as well keeps the player alive. Oh, Yakinda's so blind. Matches with the pick, and Miz Mac 10 spams him through the smoke. A brutal dose of reality dished out back to VP.
They've just got to wait, and so they're having to play very reactively at this point in time. Spirit are now up into the site. They're going to flash a man through. KicKurt sandwiched between enemy lines. Oh, but hang on, the Molotov burns out Sumdayoung. Magix also dies in the Molotov. How has this just happened? The Molly's just killed two, for crying out loud. Yeah, and now it's just Degster left standing.
The smoke was fading. Magic couldn't stand anywhere else. It was the last second spread. He thought he was safe. Now it's onto the clutch. Dexter with the AWP. 1v2. They're moving up CT with a smoke. Buster up close. Dexter's got the shot. And now up to Jame on long. Dexter's considering it. He knows exactly what's happening. Jame is walking up though. And Dexter not ready for that. It's a VP finding a must-win round. Putting themselves on 8. That felt like there was never going to be VPs. Where did that come from?
Hey, what's going on? The Molotovs in this series are like doing bonus damage or something, man. They got this utility, plenty of it, plenty of Molotovs. They've got a smoke as well to try and get them out and past James Orr, but they don't throw any of that. They're going in pretty dry, all things considered. And oh, it doesn't feel smooth, but Magix will turn and deal with Yakinda. They've still got this AWP trapped at ramp, and Magix having a round. The game of posture coming in handy. KiCker's really late up through the catwalk trying to come in on this CT wrap, but there's very little time. Sanji with the swing is, Chopper playing the trigger discipline. And there's the double. Just KiCker left to find. He does get the kill, but no time for the defuse. Huge round out of Chopper. The balls to play trigger discipline there as he's just gone by you in the smoke.
Wow.
Yeah, Chopper's still up and close, and this utility hasn't gone in yet. They're playing it on the sneak up, but VP flash kicker in. There was a lot of potential for damage, and Sanji is the man to capitalize. Now the scout trades him out at least, but you're in a 2-on-3. You're lacking the firepower, you're lacking the room to get into this site. Sumdai Young trying to make it happen, hasn't spotted Yakinda yet, who's good for the first. Oh my god, the AWP's just missed. Buster will nail it the second time around, and it's a good thing he does as well, because that could have got out of hand. The advantage that we so often talk about. He could hit a timing on this long aggro. That molly traps these two players forward, but the flash comes in from Jame, and it sets them up to deal with players on the catwalk. Chopper will keep it even in a 2-on-2. Can't understate how important those trades were. And KiCker gets aggro through the long doors, catching Chopper, moving back in. Already wrapping in through T-spawn. A good reaction from VP to the reaction of Spirit. One man in the B site trying to hold the ground is Buster, but he dies immediately without even a say in the round. And KiCker's wrap is read by Sumdai Young. It is just Jame with a scout in the to get their map pick over the line. And it's just Jame that stands in their way. The scout has got to be true. And as it goes in, this crossfire is brutal. Dexter makes it happen. Team Spirit 1-0 up in this series now. And VP with their map pick on the...
So let's see if we can get their Spirit. Got to deal with the B play this start. Miz tucked in at the sandbags. Good flash from his teammate. Oh no, another one comes over and he's full blind. Chopper whites him. And now the B rush coming in. Only Chopper here to stop them. If he doesn't get a kill, this is a lost round. He needs something here. Molotov down. It's missed though. It's on top of him. Chopper living in the flames and living rent free, but not for long. VP hunts him down and now they can get the plant.
Sumdai Young. They know that he's over here in the ruins. They're just not giving him this fight. Magix will catch one, but look at the immediate swing from like 9 different positions, man. You cut one head off the beast and 2 more grow back. Dexter does take one to the grave, but it is the round for VP.
Yeah, Sanji's having a ball today. He's having a great old time. Everyone dies to the bomb, but who cares? VP will rebuying the
Need Sumdai Young to drop his smoke in top mid right now, or else they're going to be up and past it. And so his arrives a little late. He does smoke off the short side. This gives him something. And Magix is holding on to the apartments. They flush out the player back in the site, but they still haven't dealt with the apps player yet. There's Jay moving in to make it happen.
Good stuff to be just jumping through that porch smoke, getting up on top of the balcony. Jane with a late apps play as well, gets rid of the Galil. Yakinda hit a close. Oh dear, gets caught swapping out guns.
Yeah, but on the upside, he picked up the Galil as he died, and now it dropped on short, so they can't retrieve it.
Oh dear. Lots of deaths at the end. And Kicker grabs an AK at least. With the smokes on the A site, Moto down. Mir's up on long right now. Sundaeyoung's got a molly that could be huge as it comes down on short. It burns out Buster. Those mollies are so brutal. Jame will trade. Kicker getting flashed in. Apps player not cleared, falling in. Sundaeyoung helps Magics out. And VP doubling back to maybe a save of their own. They've got nothing else to do. Nowhere to go. The clock going to commit with this. Oh, they're going flash first before the smoke. Chopper can't throw it in the choke. He has to drop it to stop a Molotov. Mir on the boost with a big gap in that CT smoke. Oh dear, it's getting weird. Chopper cleared from the back of B, and now it belongs to Virtus Pro. Sundaeyoung could be the hero of this round. He's going to jump over the top. Oh, he can't stop the bomb in time, though. He's too late for this. He's just waiting on the coffin's fade. And there it is, catching Jame, trying to escape. Sets up Spirit for the retake. 4 on 3 now. Sundaeyoung in no hurry. We've got double mollies for the retake. You can clear so many positions out for Spirit. Yekinda going to try and take a fight, but he falls short. Magic's traded almost, but he gets away with a double, and everyone is cleared out from the back of B. Felt like Sanji had that kill into spawn. Could have been a chance there for VP, but instead these retakes have looked brutal.
Yeah, man, since Team Spirit have kind of have everything they've needed, you know.
Mollies have been especially brutal in this BO3 so far. If you caught Dust 2, you'll know what I'm talking about. Here we go. Explosion popping out the apartments. Yekinda with the opener, and the pit player needs to hold on. Sundaeyoung with almost a double, but almost will not get you around. VP have the A side with the smoke down, and that might finally force a save again from Spirit. They don't want to do it.
Yeah, they're still
but it's in the back
here.
of their mind.
They're still here.
Oh, okay.
All right.
What?
All right, lad. Go on, Chopper. Go on. Now they're probably a little more invested. Now they're a little more interested. But Jame on the short side, ooh, trying to fight back, and he is good for the double. Not missing on those short players. Dexter's left to save the AW. He's still hanging around, flashed off the angle, but he nails the shot while blind. And it wouldn't surprise me if the player on the boost ends up getting Molotov'd out of position as well. So you are going to, you know, really inflict some hurt to Spirit if you use the util, but instead they're peeking it dry, and Yekinda opens up into B. Now the utility comes through. Mir on the pillar again, but he's getting hounded down. The utility's finding great damage. He's still in the position, finally dealt with by Sanji. And a 3-on-3 ensues with the bomb now planted.
Yeah, retake on. We've even got a banana flank here. Something to Sanji will need to worry about. Molly clears the new box, but James just peeks off the back of that and takes out the AWPer. 2-on-3. Sanji with his back to Magics has walked through the smoke, and he could catch a couple, but luckily covered by Yekinda to trade. Leaves Sundaeyoung in a 1v2. Gotta go for it here. You're so far committed. They won't let you get out with your gun, and so you've got to take them down with you. Yekinda won't allow it. 3 kills for him in the round, and enough pressure on the A side. Maybe Kicker goes in here just to die, right? To keep CTs in position. But, ooh, the danger game. Aggression punished by Jame. You can't do anything on the CT side. You can't force fights. It's so upsetting. This is very weird now. Kick it out apps. He might call, guys, come A, it's clear. But they've got to get past Magics, and they have no idea. Ah, whiff spray. Jame lives to tell the tale. Sanji bails him out as Magics jumps up.
The Mag 7.
The shotgun up close, chugging them down. Only one, though. And that will be the round, surely.
Jame on the AWP to try and like provide some openings, because when VP get a man advantage, they are the most horrible team to go up against, because they just won't give you an avenue to make it like either a 4-on-4 again by getting a trade or an equalizer elsewhere on the map. And a lot of the time, you can't even get info, man. Like, even if you try to go for like a mid-peak, as we saw here, they're just holding you. They're just holding it.
Yeah, it is very sad. And as you, you're hunting with a Mag 7 Kicker, have some respect.
Kicker had a gun as well. He's just like, well, money. You are going to be coming up against the rifles more often than not. You're not going to break the money, and it's got to be clean. Out into top mid, come Virtus Pro, and they get all the rewards. They're holding on for the B push as well. And this is what we say, man. If they're getting openers, it feels horrible. You try to come in on one of these fast flanks, but they're holding for it.
Yeah, and I love this from VP. It's been a classic, painful, slow T side, never committing into the final 20 seconds, and then suddenly... Oh, dear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. He does get away with the AK at least. That's something. this idea, right? You know that Spirit are hungry for information in this round. And so he's holding this deep angle, giving the illusion that no mid control's been taken. While this is happening, Kicker farming kills at B, and now Yekindar is in pole position to cut down these players before they have any say in the round's outcome. Dexter's rotated over to B, but he's here alone. He's essentially 1v3 at the B site to try and make this happen. This is so weird. Magix is all the way back in library, Dexter's dead, and Magix is just two. This is incredibly dominant here. This T side has been grimy. It's been well put together, and you hate to love it, but you do. Magix, they're just not going to give him anything. Buster sends him packing, and it's a 12-3 half for Virtus.pro, looking to get us to the... He's got a bullet chambered in each, and he's looking to hold on to the... Oh, dead immediately. And now the dualies find their way into the hands of Magix.
Oh, no.
Sanji. Oh, no, it's ugly. They're in the A site. Team Spirit gonna get this bomb down. And VP.
There's a bounty on the line for every Spirit player in this round. Oh, they're going to multi-peek him from every side. Buster gets one on long, but there's the trade. With that, the round 4 for Spirit. Okay. If you weren't believing, now's the time.
Like, he doesn't have to bring the fight to them. He doesn't want to give a gun away. But for guys like Chopper with the SMGs, there's money to be made here. And so make it he shall. Let's go, Chopper. Let's make it rain, baby. Come on, make that money. Oh, there we go. They hunt them all down. 6 on the board for Spirit, but now we've got that reinvestment for VP. This is where we get a real good understanding.
And yeah, you can just swapping sides. I'd love to see him rotate now. Just let James hold the banana. It will all be too late, though. Spirit are running.
Yeah, straight into a nice opener from Kicker in the graveyard. And there's the follow-up from Buster, who's gotten here in time. Chopper will deal with him, but still sat back in the apartments is Sanji, who misses that opportunity there. And isn't going to get given another one anytime soon. Yekindar with the smoke walk. Can't deny the bomb plant, but he does get the kill. Chopper's all alone. And he's dealt with Sanji, but they're on the bomb. They're just sticking it. Chopper, you've got to get them off of this, bud. They're all on it. Yekindar just with the stick, and it's the full 10 seconds that proves to be the undoing of Team Spirit in that round there. The partial buy around.
They're still out of position, but they're getting here very quick. 20 seconds. Spirit up short. They see that rotate out of the sight. Magix going to try and find this entry. Kicker's let him by. The smokes are making everything very weird, very awkward. Magix is going to clear from the back lines with 2 kills coming out from Spirit. Bomb getting planted. VP out of position, and Spirit might have just held on.
Thanks to James, and it does rely on saving the AWP, so don't die, James.
Uh-oh.
I'm not one to give this guy advice on how to save.
Will he ever go? Is there a flash to follow? Back at Coffin to Sanji.
Yeah, Sanji's got one.
He's going to go line up. No, Yekindar doesn't wait. He just gets aggressive and he lines up one with a lot of damage to the second. Buster here to clean it up. The flank is in. Harry, the app setup you talked about, it's already activated. Buster somehow gets out alive and Sanji provides cover from the back of the site. Now it's onto Buster. Molly drop. They're climbing over the top and Buster's a dead man. 2-on-2. Fast banana flank. And they're not going to be ready for it. Denying the bomb plant. Kicker can reset, hold off. And they have so many grenades to cause problems for Chopper.
He's just recommitting to the plant in the same spot. Kicker's going over, should have this kill locked in, but the spray's missed. Chopper given a second chance at life, and once again he's trying to evade capture by playing around the smoke, but Kicker is too fast, too eager, and too ready. Virtus.pro up onto 14.
I love how during all of that, Chopper's looking for the second man.
Smokes as well. Nades to follow. James holding in the apartments. Needs to land it. There's the first. And the trade doesn't come through right away.
Oh.
James on the P2. And he wrecks some Die Young in the head-to-head up in the apartments. They get that 1 kill over towards A. That was maybe going to force their hand. But now that Chopper's dealt with the aggro Yekindar, I wonder if they follow through with this. Oh. James isn't Boiler. Combat AWP. Oh, rapid into alt mid, dead to Chopper.
rotated a man out. It's only Sanji in the pit. The doubt for VP might leave them high and dry here. Sanji, 1v3 right now. His teammates smoked off. Oh, there's the drop. Chopper caught. Sanji with a chance now to make this map happen. Looking for that 15th. He's got another headshot. Dexter at the back of the bomb site, and he's getting walked on as well. You certainly can from Buster behind that Moto smoke. Holding off, waiting for the time. Dexter chases, and Sanji shuts him out of the round. 15 for VP. They get there eventually. Deal with the Spirit as they set up with 25 seconds.
Yeah, in they come. Utility raining over. They're splitting through long and short, but time is of the essence. Yekindar with the swing. The bomb is still alive on short, but it's got to start getting into the site. They might just run out of time. The bomb's now dropped. You've got to retrieve it. You've got to go. Dexter, good for a double, but they don't have the bomb. Kicker wins it just by staying alive. There's no time. And Virtus Pro, they close out this map. We go to Ancient as the third. You've waited this long.
Cool, but they're going to jump up on the ledge and fight from lane. VP moving in. We got James late mid lurking. Can he catch these players with their back turn? The call is there. Sanji spotted them, and him and Buster trying to fight their way through, but bomb dropped, and Spirit muscling their way to the site. This has gotten very weird very quickly. Buster's 1 health, 1 shot from death. He's gone, and now the flank from middle. This is a mess for VP. They're getting diced. Magic's on for the ace right now. Kick it is so far.
Any one of these 200 corners could be hiding an enemy. And Magix is hunting for the ace. He's going to get it. There we go.
Ancient player.
First round on Ancient played for this guy. At this mid control. This time there is more of a proactive approach to getting up on lane and trying to take this map control. But Magix and Chopper, this aggression has netted them the kills again.
When the CTs had taken spots, and look at them, 2 posted up with a weird angle. Magic's sleeping at the wheel though. Chopper in the corner. They're going to clear him. Nice shot from James. And I said it should be impossible, but 2 dry fights go in the way of VP. That's one way to break your way in.
Little boost over the top. All right, that's nifty. That's cool.
Can't get on top of it though. They're learning the hard way.
Oh, that's a little rough. I thought.
Yeah, it looks like you can.
Now, on this angle, Chopper looks suspicious about this little hidey hole, but he hasn't checked it. Oh, he will. He turns on a dime. Buster dead to the MP9.
Oh, this timing.
Dexter, this is well timed, and it's a big kill. That's the bomb dropped. Yekindar trying to trade this out. Sanji's wrapping Magix.
Yeah,
this is
crazy.
wild, bro. This is like the 4th flank into this position. They're just swapping out flanking players. And now we're into this 3-on-2, but they've got to commit into the stack. Sumdai Young and Mir, a chance to save the round. Even denying the bomb plant would be big here, but Sumdai Young, good for the double. Sanji trades it. And Virtus
right inside, and so there's nothing but smoke. Nowhere to go, no angles that Spirit can use to their advantage. They have to wait for the retake, and it has begun.
Yeah, some of the angles that exist through this temple position are very, very wacky.
Yep.
And Dexter's showing that off now. Feels like VP barely even know where they're dying from. And here's this retake now, well and truly underway. They deal with the man back in cube. It's just Buster, and Dexter domes it with the 8.
Don't worry about them. Yekindar does beat them at least, and these CTs are continuing to aggress. Flash ready for James. Buster needs to be very aware they're coming. Will he call for the flash? He does. So blind, doesn't matter. Magix hits the shot, and they can reset as well. But look at Yekindar.
Right, all the way through the cave. Oh, Sumdai Young, 1 step ahead.
This B lane area, so VP can walk up into the bomb site. It's going to come down to trading here. Good flash timing, though. James so blinded, and Kickit's going to at least avenge his death, leaving Sumdai Young behind the pillar. It's a thick old pillar, though. He's got plenty of room, plenty of cover, and he peeks out to kill the AWP. Nice isolation of fights there for Sumdai Young. He wins the round for Spirit on his own at the back. Molly on the right side lets him clear left without a worry that he's going to get, you know, the wrong read. Magic's aggression, always checking that corner, and it comes out clutch again. Might even get flashed back in for another fight. He's seen more players. 2 CTs here. Dex is hitting an AWP shot in the meantime to Yekindar. They might just run out of B. They've seen everyone. Oh. Bomb dropped. Mia has got util. And he can smoke his retreat there as well. I like it. Escaping with the nade as well, finding that kill. James' patience pays off as Magix gets aggressive outside of B, but at this point, no time to even win the round, nor is he alive. Dexter's AWP finds a 6th for Spirit, further re-aggressing. Chopper. Oh, Kinder. Oh, the flick! No molly needed this time.
You know, the A-bomb site, it is so common to see it left in these retakes because it is, all things considered, a pretty easy site to retake for CTs. Oh, there we go. This should solidify the safe. They're still taking a peek in, and they have denied the bomb plant with that kill there. But Dexter is just going to hold on to his AWP.
A lot of floating on this CT side from you know, both sides. But I wonder if that is just like, you know, the short-term unknown of this map. And if that will stay the same. But yeah, definitely on A again. Another smoke. But Mir, oh, get out of there. He's going to hear it. And he's going to see it as well. Flashes start to fly through. Mir going to give it up. Playing this grimy little pillar position. The signpost gives you a nice little gap to fight through. Seen a lot of deagles on this corner. Oh. Any more?
Oh, this is brutal. The bomb's out in the open. Like, they've got to commit. Mir's Deeg is slicing through them. Mir, the way of the samurai, and there it is. 4 in the round. Get out of his A-bomb site.
At the back of A, watching for this contact play. Are they ever going to be able to flash him off? Or will he just have open season? Ugh, grimy. Midlurk is dead. It's all down to this.
Yeah, Dexter in Temple with the AWP. This is a strong position for this AWP, especially when it's not smoked off. Letting it fight from here could be devastating. Dexter hurting them a lot. The nade's going to do even more. And back with a swing, he does fall to Sanji. Regardless, the rotates are in, and it's all left on to James. 1v3. He's got to be quick. He's got to be flawless. He's got 25 seconds on the clock. Not a lot of time. And while he does get 2, it's not enough. 10-5 at the half in favor of Team.
2 smokes, 2 flashes. Where will these be ending up on the retake? They may never come into play. Chopper's got the big flank. Oh, Yakinda's checked it. Timing's awkward. Chopper gets the kill, and now he can reset to play the bomb.
Huge kill, man. That's going to wipe some utility out. Now Magic's holding for the swing from Temple, and he's been given a little bit. It's Dexter beating him to the punch, and they just gang up on the Temple dudes. Now Sanji with the main wrap. They gave him a couple of free shots, but he's not able to make anything connect. A nice little team ace there for Team Spirit.
Kicker has absolutely no clue. Magic's out mid, sending Jane back to the site. Mir, it's a freebie on the plate. There it is. Kicker's wondering, how the hell did he get there?
Oh my God.
He will be still ready to get the trade, though, and no more T's here to punish Kicker. He's delaying the shot until he has a confirmed kill. Now a rifle for Kicker, but the bomb, it was running towards A. Now they've lost all their control there. It's essentially a retake of A main here for Spirit.
Oh, Samdayoung collects his free kill. And main. And VP are pulling players away.
Oh.
Right, see if anything presents itself. Oh, and it might. Oh, not what you wanted. Really not what you wanted. Now you're saving. Also, we were talking about, you know, wanting to know some grimy stuff about this map. I have just seen something, Hugo. During our little break. James Bardolph, no less. Kindar up close. In red, flashed, fully blinded, but fires off, and Magix checks the wrong corner. Now he will get caught smoking top middle. The trade is found at least. James posted over here in cube. Ooh, there's one for Jay. More where that came from, and he's ready. Got another loaded in the chamber. The AWP's doing it all for Virtus Pro as they get 4 in the round. Up onto a 7th. And now break. As
these T's start to take space, walking out of the cube, they could close peek him. He's got to be very careful. Sanji right behind, but he's running, and Samdayoung hears it coming. 4 on 3, plant for the cube, and that mid control coming in clutch here for Spirit in the post plant. Boosted up even on the tree. It's not getting easier on the retake. Chopper's ready to swing after Magix makes contact, and here it comes. Easy kill, no need for help. Buster gone, and James looking to save. You can barely blame him.
Yeah, nice round out of Spirit. Very, very measured. Good.
Pay off. They're running up B, though. He's now having to flank. Sanji's getting boosted above the smoke, rather sending the AWP up. And James, that looked dead on, shooting between two targets. Sanji through the smoke instead gets the kill. The plant on the pillar is allowed. And now the flank from Yakinda denied. What a shot from Mir, but it might not be enough in this 2-on-4. VP's retake is raring to go.
Samdayoung playing with fire. He's going to get up in the smoke. Can't have one without the other. Samdayoung, dead to James USP, and so it's Mir having to do it all. Good for the first. But traded immediately after, and Virtus.pro are back into this one after all. 10-13 now. Bomb plant at least. You know, going to pad those Spirit bank accounts out a bit, but I imagine it's just a partial buy here.
Oh, he knows.
If Degster wasn't in that position, Yakinda doesn't know if it's going to be A or B. Instead, now they know it's a B play. Now that's abundantly clear with the kill onto Buster.
Yeah, but you're still playing retake. This is a bit uncomfortable for VP. They're waiting on the flank to activate, and there it is. Oh, the collapse from Kicker. They feed him. And now Chopper got to go back for the flank, but Yakinda is just taking far too long. This is a perfect play from him. Chopper's not given the kill that he so desperately desires. They're on the bomb.
Oh, Yakinda even wins the fight, man. It's grime time.
Just wasting 2 seconds off the clock. And if you drop the smoke at this point in the round, that forces everyone into the ramp. And there they go. They've been spotted into the lion's den, into the jaws of Kicker, and he mows down 2 with the AUG. Smoke is down in the cave as well. There's no room to play with for Samdayoung. He's just got to walk through it.
They're waiting for the smokes to fade, but this leaves them with no time in a 3-on-4, just a straight-up death match in the B site. And look at it, there's just too many angles, bro. They don't know where they're going. They don't know where they're looking. Virtus.pro are up onto 15, but the bomb is lurking late back towards A. James is now under a tremendous amount of pressure. He's got to watch mid and the A bomb site, and he's caught down in cube. Yakinda moving into Temple, trying to get here in time. He's got to do something huge, and the molly forces him to take a fight that he never wanted to take.
They're getting aggressive onto Kikator. Even if he gets a kill, he should be instantly traded here. They've spotted him. Or not. I don't think it will make a difference at this point. Buster gone on the mid player. There it is. 15 all, baby. We go again. We go to overtime, and we keep this series chugging.
Boosted. Kicker not considering the boost yet, now becomes aware of the possibility, and there was a smoke there, but still, it is going to be a very slow retake, you imagine, what with the double AWP up still. Buster's taking a real long flank. If he's stealth walking this, does he even have time?
He's hoping to get the backstab in the last second, right? His team are going to need to get on the bomb for him, though, but they're still waiting for this flank. The clock is ticking quick. Buster's got to go, and so do his team. Mir up in the boost. Oh, he's going to get cleared. No. Oh, too late. Buster doesn't check it. He does trade his teammate, but they're already through CT, and Chopper's got the round in the palm of his hand. Oh, my goodness. Mir, he's so far. Got to run.
I love how he just looks so relaxed in the player cam.
Yeah, look. Chopper, he's done.
This Chopper's flying to new destinations, new heights, elsewhere on the map. The real brunt of the action's coming in towards the A site, and it is a meat grinder and a half. The AK's on the swing, tearing through Team Spirit. And VP tie this game up again at 17 all.
Yeah, of course, we hit OT and nothing makes sense, right?
Mid, so Samdayoung is able to activate if he wants to. Sanji's creeping up and has dealt with him, somehow winning that fight. Looked like Samdayoung had the drop on him, and now they're going to fall back into one of these B plays. So we look at Degster, and we say, mate, you've got to have an impeccable hold here with this AWP. There's one, not able to get anything else. His teammate dead through the smoke, and Team Spirit, their hopes, their dreams, their fate here at IEM Summer now falls onto the shoulders of Mir. He's having to come into a lost bomb site, and he's not going to like what he sees. VP, they've spotted him. Sanji will fall out of the round, but there's still more where that came from. James going to send him packing. And VP, they do it in overtime. 4 hours later, Virtus.pro managed to send Spirit out of the tournament.